Do we look like tourists in the middle of Kyrgyzstan? In the middle of Osh? Maybe. Is it my blonde wife? Maybe. Morning. After a short cloudy drive, I realized I wasn't going to get exactly what I wanted this morning. But we got some breakfast because we're really hungry this morning, and this is what we got.
It smells good. It smells like stroganoff. Thank
And
you.
coffee. Very much. It's like a meat pie.
Yeah.
Should we have gotten 7 of those?
No. Definitely.
Oh, that looks great. Our flight boards pretty soon. It's time to eat, and then we're getting to Osh. So we have just about 3 hours before we're allowed to check into our hotel. Well, they have a cafe on the premises, so I think we're gonna go sit down and do a little bit of work before heading out into this city. I think most importantly is that this is where we're staying until tomorrow morning for our big trek. Tomorrow morning we're getting started. I didn't feel comfortable walking around with the camera earlier by myself, and so I did not. But Laura and I met up after her nap and after I did a little bit of work at a cafe, and we're gonna go out to eat. We're going to a place called Nirvana, and they have some food that at least looks pretty appetizing, so let's go find out. We decided we're gonna walk over to this Nirvana cafe. It's probably one of the closest places here. And now that I'm with Laura, maybe I'll get a little more on camera. It'll be pretty nice. We were just talking about how we haven't seen very many street dogs out here. Lots of children. It reminds us directly of when we were little. You just run everywhere, and it feels like every kid from around the block knows every kid from around the block, or at least hangs out with them, because that's totally happening here. Do we look like tourists in the middle of Kyrgyzstan? In the middle of Osh? Maybe. Is it my blonde wife? Maybe. Or is it those fancy kids right behind us? Maybe. Wow, this is such a city. We're walking down side street after side street and just feeling this, like, this feels like I'm walking through a neighborhood. It doesn't even feel like I'm walking through any sort of city. It just feels like everyone's outside, walking the streets, playing with their kids, and there's a lot of families. There's not like a bunch of loners walking around here. This is like families, and it is beautiful. We're staying 1.1 miles away from Nirvana, and we found it. Walk, man, walk. Right on the busy side street, and we walked into Nirvana.
Everyone here is still out walking the streets, playing, hanging out. This is a really cool city.
Dinner in total was $11.10, and in a U.S. currency, that's around $12 for the whole dinner. We had a pizza, 2 grilled vegetable plates, a beer, 2
Potato
waters,
wedges.
and potato wedges for
Yeah.
$12. And then also, our taxi ride just now that
It
we
was
just
like
took
60 cents.
was 64, which rounds up to about 80 cents.
70
Yeah.
80 cents.
This is actually the end of our night and the end of our last like pre-night, because tomorrow morning we start our 6-day trek in Kyrgyzstan.
The Allied Mountains.
Anyways,
I'm not prepared for that.
good night.